that's why I'm even eating now. Let me finish eating and I will see it. Like all the things she said wasn't even necessary. Sorry.
The way you talk to somebody is not like that. If you have breath, you can talk to someone politely. You can talk to someone politely.
Hello beautiful people and welcome to another episode of Camba's World. I am Queen Camba. Welcome to my world. And on today's video, on this particular video, because I think I'm going to have multiple videos today, but in this particular episode I'll be talking about the incident that just happened between Venita and Ilebaye. I just want to say this, that I am personally tired of people that are just, you know, outrightly being mean for no good reason. I'm just honestly tired of it. Say no to bullying, honestly, because this, as far as I'm concerned, is bullying. And bullying doesn't have to be physical. You can be violent with your words, and just because you think you have more people on your side or you have more friends in the house, you feel like you have more leverage, or you think you're older, you have more leverage to bully people and throw and hurl insults. It's ridiculous at this point. But without further ado, let's get straight into what happened. So what happened was, they were having a task, a power oil task, and I think they had to do a debate where men and women had to debate who is a better cook. And while they were trying to brainstorm together, everybody was dropping points. Ilebaye was eating, and according to Ilebaye, she hadn't eaten since morning. So how do I put it, Venita, I don't even know who made her the team leader, but from a place of authority and like a team leader trying to round everybody up, and it's like, buy a drop point, and she was eating, and she said, please, I'm eating. When I'm done, as I'm eating, I'm thinking, but I'm eating right now. Once I finish eating, I'll give you points for the debate. But she kept insisting and insisting, and then before we knew what had happened, it had exploded. The whole issue had exploded. Because Baye got frustrated. Like, it's not like you were talking to me and I ignored you. I explained to you that I was eating. You know, it's a different thing if... See, at the end of the day, the truth is this. Venita was trying to do what's best for the team so that they will win. Nobody's taking that away from her. But there's a manner and a way of saying something. I personally feel like if Sissy was the one eating, she won't talk to her like that. I personally feel if it was Mercy eating, she won't talk to Mercy like that. I dare say even if it was Angel, she won't talk to them like that. Because at the end of the day, it's not as if this girl is playing or this girl is dancing to music. She's eating. And she said, please. She wasn't even rude about it. She's like, please, I'm eating. I've not eaten since morning. What more do you want? If she hasn't eaten, she cannot perform. She won't be able to perform well. Someone that's not eating up until this night, she hasn't eaten for most of the day, and she responded to you and tried to appeal to your conscience. Please give me some time. You're saying 5 minutes. I understand, but there's a way and manner to say something. And once the argument started, everybody was like, are you deaf? Because now they are now insulting each other. Everybody was like, are you deaf? Did you not hear me when I said I was eating and when I finished? And then Venita went on to say, if it is mad now, you will talk. If it's other things, you hear your mouth. But when it comes to task, you cannot contribute. You are dumb. You are foolish. Your brain cells are like that of amoeba. You don't have brain cells. You are unintelligent. Says the person that this girl won Super Commando. This girl won Super Commando task. This girl has been winning so many things. Plus, in the Super Commando, her performance in that quiz is unmatched. See, that last puzzle game that Ilebaye won, even up to today, I still don't know how she did it. That girl sharp die. That girl waiting, she sharp die. And I think that it's just a thing of ego, where you just don't want, like, let the girl breathe. Now this same person where you insult, now he carry you go upstairs, though. Carry you go BFF lounge, that you're like enjoying yourself. She took you up to the last. She had no, even that Ilebaye said she's very funny, because I don't know why she carried her enemies upstairs. So that would be better she had carried Cross and Perry at least first. Let's carry Cross and Perry first before you start carrying any of these other people that clearly don't like you. Maybe Mercy, because Mercy doesn't have a problem with her. Then she cannot carry Sissy or Angel. But you can't carry Venita that doesn't like you from year to year. And then Venita started hurling insults. And while I was watching this, I was just... See, let me be honest. Baye has been bullied on this show. Has she been bullied every time she cried? No. Do I think that there are moments where she has exaggerated and has played into the bullying narrative? Absolutely. But you see this one, this one is bullying. This particular one is bullying, and it's quite unnecessary. And I don't know why some people get to use very derogatory words and never get cautioned for it. Why some other people will do something like that and they'll get a strike. The day that Doyin fought with Pere and she was provoking Pere, she got a strike. But need I remind you all of the day that Venita and Pere were fighting, and Venita literally almost cursed Pere from the day he was born to where he is today. Talked about his divorce, talked about how he behaves when he's taking his bath, talked about many things. Same thing with Sisi too. Sisi insulted Pere for a very long time, provoked him, no strike. Like, this rule thing needs to be fair. It needs to be the same cane should be used to flog everybody, or not, because there's nobody that's gotten away with insult and with hitting below the belt, and with nobody has gotten away with so much toxicity and provocation like Venita in this particular game. So I just don't understand. I'm glad that Ilebaye was able to control herself, because these people just want her to be disqualified. Let's get the buck. Venita could care less about Ilebaye. And you know, I heard in some places like, oh, they are bullying her, nobody will talk. I don't blame people for not talking. It is good that Ilebaye stood up for herself and just shows Venita in a bad light. That's okay. Because if you don't remember, the last person that talked, Doyin, how did the end for her? So I really don't blame anybody for not talking. Ilebaye did not show that she appreciates people that stand up for her, because if she did, she wouldn't have ignored Doyin in the house. She wouldn't have, you know, ended up fighting with Doyin and shaking Venita, saying any witch don't leave you, Abi. She won't have done that. White Money is also somebody that has defended Ilebaye in the past, and when time came, she nearly set the guy up. So I really see, I have a love for Ilebaye, and my heart goes out to her. As somebody that has experienced bullying in my life, I hate it. And whenever I see things like this on the screen, it actually makes me feel really bad. This particular incident today is ridiculous. Venita was absolutely wrong. I mean, we get the point of you trying to rile people up to produce something, but at the end of the day, you wouldn't have spoken to any other person in the house like that, but her. And one thing this thing has also taught me is be careful who you apologize to. You see the apology that Ilebaye gave the house, it has now made these people feel entitled to say yes. Because Venita was saying today, you will do rubbish when you should apologize. I don't know why would Ilebaye even apologize to Venita in the first place? Don't be sharing apology anyhow, because that one self causes insult. You don't have to apologize just because you want peace to reign, even though you are not the cause of the trouble. Now, let me be very clear. Ilebaye has done some wrong things in recent times, especially with Sisi taking her makeup, taking her drink. That one is wrong. Do you understand? And maybe other housemates that I'm not really sure, but it's only that Sisi one I'm very sure that Ilebaye was wrong. Well, that's the only person you want an apology. Why are you apologizing to the whole house? Or maybe it's someone because he took his drink, but why are you apologizing to people you have no business apologizing to? Because these people are already narcissists, and you apologizing to them only feeds that their narcissistic ego, that makes them feel they're right, and gives them the audacity and the effort to still tell you rubbish tomorrow. So there are lessons to be learned on this show and in life, so I hope we learn our lessons. And on that note, for the second time, thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.